only, my name is Mark Donovan. I'm the Deputy Chief. Joining us today is Senator Patrick O'Connor, who going to have a few words to say for us. Then we're going to probably have Karen get up, Karen Canfield speak as well, and we'll go from there. Pat?
Morning, everybody. First off, I just want to say it's great to be amongst such great company. I see so many past and present members of the fire department, especially leadership, who are here from throughout the district I represent. So I have 8 communities on the South Shore, Weymouth all the way down to Duxbury, hugging along the coast. And one of the great honors, honestly, in this job is to be able to recognize and appreciate people who are in public safety. And one of the first people that I came across, I'm from Weymouth. I was a city councilor in Weymouth for 12 years, had a great relationship with the fire department there. And I wanted to foster that relationship as I took this new position on. And one of the first people that I came across was Chief Murphy. And one of the first things that he told me was just to call him Murph. And I think that was one of the more reassuring things that we're going to have a good relationship. And since then we've had beers and poopsies, and we've had some good times together. But his leadership in this department and in this community came during a very transitional time in Scituate as far as the leadership goes. And you were an absolute steadfast hand for this department. And in addition to having the good times, being able to work with him on repairing the Hummerock Fire Station, being able to see this come to fruition, all of this takes leadership. And Chief Murphy exemplified that. And I don't say this often, but it's people like Chief Murphy who make towns like Scituate a community. And he's been doing that for a long period of time. And so one of the great honors and privileges that I have to be able to do up in the State House is to issue a resolution. And we did so earlier this week. And so right after the Pledge of Allegiance is said in our Senate chambers on Mondays and Thursdays, we have the opportunity to honor people or organizations who go above and beyond in our community. And so earlier this week, Chief, if you want to step forward. Earlier this week, we had John Murphy's name read into the record, so you're forever part of the Journal of the Massachusetts State Senate. And it's in recognition of your 29 years of dedicated service to the Scituate Fire Department and for your 8 years of steadfast leadership as Fire Chief. And the Massachusetts State Senate wishes you and your family nothing but best wishes in your retirement. And it's signed by Karen Spoke, the Senate President. It was read into the record by Mike Hurley, the clerk, and it was offered by myself, State Senator Patrick O'Connor. Chief, congratulations. Now I'll introduce Karen Canfield of the Scituate Select Board. Karen.
Thank you, Senator. I have to say you took all of the words out of my own mouth, but I wanted to, on behalf of the town of Scituate and the Select Board in particular, we're joined here with so many staff from our town, including Jim Bedreau, and I look around, and it's such a tribute to your leadership and your, as Senator says, your being able to stitch together our community over such a long time that we have folks from all over the South Shore and the Boston area here to recognize this, celebrate your service. I was going to say sad day for the town, but it's a celebration of your long service to the community. And what we haven't mentioned is the service of your family that is here today, that have stood by your side, have been ambassadors on behalf of the fire department everywhere we go. And so thank you for your service to enjoy the retirement. I know you will. Those midnight calls will stop. Hopefully we'll stop for you. So thank you everyone for being here. We really have truly been blessed with your leadership through, as the Senator said, through fixing up Hummerock, building this building, even the old fire truck to have this year. These were all part of your legacy and will carry on for many, many years. So Murph, we're going to miss you, and congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you, Karen. I'm just going to take a few minutes before I turn it over to Murph. I've been here for all of his 29 years. Came on the job in October of 1994. And he hit the ground running. I was, a few years after that, I became Secretary-Treasurer of the Union, and John was a pain in the ass. All he wanted to do was spend our money, but it was always for good causes. He got our fitness program up and running. We now have gyms in all 3 stations, and that was part of the hard work and the other members of the fitness committee to get that going. John was promoted to lieutenant in May of 2000. My notes are upstairs, so we're going to wing it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Promoted to captain in 2006 in March. Deputy chief, the day we promoted a chief, deputy, and captain that day in August of 2007. John was promoted to deputy chief. And in October 2014, you were promoted to chief. John continued the work by building the. He was one of the lead people really to get this building built. Himself and Mark Thompson did a tremendous job with this as well. It didn't stop there. He continued on, and we got the Humrock Station replaced now. And that was, I didn't realize how bad that was until we moved them down to the temporary station. That building, they were living in squalor. And we have a beautiful state-of-the-art facility down there right now. And John, we still got a couple of minor things to do. We got to get the plaque hung down there, and that's probably going to be the next mission for us as things move on. And on the town side, John was on the Waterways Committee, and he, again, just a driving force to get that Maritime Center built, which is beautiful. I think it's booked every weekend now into the fall. It gets used for training for us at times. It's a beautiful building, and I don't know what's next for John, but and it's been great working with him. It's been an honor. He made it my transition to deputy chief go very smoothly, which I appreciate. John, thank you. Good luck with your retirement. We're really going to miss you. First I'd like to introduce Scott Duffy. He is from the Fire Chiefs Association of Massachusetts. Good.
Good morning, everybody. Today I represent the Fire Chiefs Association of Massachusetts, and we are here to present Chief Murphy with his life membership within the organization. This is to certify that Fire Chief John B. Murphy has been duly constituted a life member in recognition and appreciation of your outstanding contribution of service as chief, your devotion to duty, and your dedication and untiring efforts in the cause of fire prevention and the protection of life and property in Scituate, Massachusetts. On the occasion of your retirement, the members of the Fire Chiefs Association of Massachusetts extend felicitations and their sincere best wishes for your continued health and happiness. Chief, congratulations.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. I'm truly humbled for your presence today. All the people I know from Town Hall, the citizens here that have come in, to the firefighters, to the retirees, to the fellow chiefs. I'm really humbled that you're here. And you are my true friends. I know the people that made it here. And my sister Brenda, my sister Kathy, my mother-in-law Lillian, and my wife Jen, and my daughter Lily. They're my world, and it's time to move on to them and to be more of a family man. Spend 29 years in the fire service and 9 years as chief, especially, and 7 years as deputy. It's been demanding. Having to go out in the middle of the night, say to my daughter, I can't do things today, I have to work. And the storms, my goal has always been to, I was telling David Ball earlier, to be down in Florida someday in a tiki bar and watch the TV and see Jim Cantwell in Scituate, so not have to work. But really, it's really about thanks to everybody here, to the town, for their support for this station, the Hummerock station, all the equipment we have. I thank them. I thank all the people at Town Hall that have helped me through the way, and all the fellow chiefs, and Deputy Dunham's done a great job. And it looks like all things being fair, he'll be the next chief, and they'll announce that next week. And also the deputy chief might be Lieutenant Board level. We'll find out when the town administrator makes that decision. So we're in good hands here. We have great firefighters. It's really the firefighters that get the job done every day. I hear so much good feedback from out in town, and it's all about the firefighters going out with their empathy, their professionalism, and their skills to make sure every time they go out the door, the job's done and it's done well. We expect excellence here, and that's what we get from everybody here. So I'd like to give a round of applause to our firefighters first. I mentioned our retired firefighters, many who I learned here. They're out, most of them sitting here in the front, some in the back. They mentored me. I learned a lot from them when I was young on the job, and they always did everything, the best they could to teach me and all the other firefighters to make sure that we carried the torch forward, to make sure we strive for the excellence that's happened here for decades. And I know the people that are here are going to continue to do that in the future. So that's all I have to say is really thank you. And it's been an honor. Been the fire chief here. It's been an honor to be a Scituate firefighter, and I'm humbled. And I would like to bring my wife Jen and my daughter Lily up. As I mentioned, a lot of things, family times get sacrificed when you have to go out the door. You have to work. You have to work the storms, and you never know when you're going to be back for a few days. So kudos to them for their patience, their dedication, their love, and without them, I never would have made it for 29 years, and this department has been successful. So I want to thank my wife Jen and my daughter Billy. As I leave, I want to thank again Jim Boudreau, my town administrator. He's got the camera in his hand, and the other side, who's next, chief next, and the select board, for all the support you've given, and again, the town hall people and everybody else that's helped me along the way. I do want to, I believe Deputy Dunham will be the next chief, so I do have a book here that I want to pass on to him. It's about hazards that happen across the country. Just take Hurricane Katrina, the Boston Marathon bombing, and there was a lot of the authors came from Harvard University, and a local author gave me this book, and I read it. It's quite a read, but it's sort of fitting right now because it says, the name of the book is You're In. So, Mark, I'll give this to you. It's a good read. You're in. I appreciate it. You're welcome to come down to Hibernian at noon time to have some refreshments. I'd love to see you there. And again, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been an honor.